Okay, today we're doing another editing document in Google Docs, and today's activity is called The Lion and the Mouse, and this assignment is in Google Classroom. So go into Google Classroom and click the Open button. That will take you to both the directions and the template. So let's go over here. Number 1, it says Instructions, edit the title. Center the title, The Lion and the Mouse. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to look up on the ribbon and see if I can find the center. It's not there, so I'm going to see if I've got it under More. There it is. You can also go to Format and Align, and that will center it for you. Okay, then it says number 2, bold the title. So I'm going to select the title, and you can hit Control B, or you can just come up here and hit this B, and now it's bolded. And then it says style the title. Highlight the words The Lion and the Mouse, which they're already highlighted, selected, and choose the title from the drop-down menu. So this is the styles, so we're going to style it as a title. Now, some of you highlighted this as a color. It is not. It's just selected. I used the word highlight to mean that you needed to select it. Okay, let's go down to change the font. It says, select the first paragraph. Number 2, once the paragraph is selected, change the font to Comic Sans. Number 3, repeat for the entire story. So I'm going to select the first paragraph, and I'm going to change it to Common Sans. Now, right now it's Arial. I have to change it to Common Sans. Actually, I'm going to ask you to change to Comic Sans MS. Please don't pick any one that you want to do. I had folks in the last assignment that picked all kinds of weird fonts. You have to do exactly the font that I give you. So Comic Sans, and then it says to do it for the rest of the story. Oops, wrong thing. Comic Sans. There, now it's all Comic Sans. Now, it says change the line spacing. Click anywhere in the first paragraph. So I'm going to click in the first paragraph. Change the line spacing from 1.5 to double. Then it tells me how to do this. It says go to the Format menu, select line spacing, change it from 1.15 to double. So I'm supposed to go up to the Format menu, go down to line spacing. It's at 1.15 now, and I'm going to change it to double. Then it tells me to do that for the entire story. So I'm going to go up to Format, go down to line spacing, and change it to double. So now it's much longer. Okay, so it says use bold. Find the word lion and bold it every time you read it. So I'm going to find it in the title, click bold. Then it's in the very first sentence. Click bold. Now there's many more in there, but I'm going to let you find the rest of them. Now we get to use italicize. It says use italicize. Find the word mouse and italicize it every time you read it. So here's the word mouse. I'm going to go up to italicize, which is this slanted I. And then I'm going to find mouse again. You can also use Control I as your shortcut, and that will do it. Control B is bold, Control I is italicize. But I'm not going to do it for every single one, but you are. Now it says go to underscore. It says find the word hunter and underscore it. Actually, hunter or hunters. So we're going to look through here. Here's one. And we're going to underline it. And now let's go back to our thing. It says use highlight. It says go to the menu bar and click A under the underlined A. Click the underlined A. So we're going to click the little menu there. And one says text and one says highlight. We have to know the difference between those two. We're going to choose highlight, and we're going to highlight the quotes of the lion in yellow. So you don't get to pick the color. You got to do this. Oops. Oops, it's selected already. So we're going to go up to the A and click highlight and choose yellow. Now we need to find what the lion says. The lion says, "I can never escape." Make it yellow. And then it also says, "Woe is me." You can highlight that yellow. Then it says, highlight the mouse in green. "Oh, good sir," squeaked the frightened little mouse. Now, you'll see there's a whole lot more. This should be yellow, this should be green. You read the story and find out what should be green and what should be yellow. Just what the animals say or think. Now, it says change the margin and orientation. Go to the File menu and go to Page Setup. Change all the margins to 1.5. Whoops. And then it says change the orientation from portrait to landscape. I think we got it. That's our very last thing. We can go back to Google Classroom and click Turn In.